Alan Turing was born in London, England in 1912. Turing's father worked with the Indian Civil Service. While Turing's mother did not have any notable achievements, her father was a chief engineer of the Madras Railways, a railway company that operated in southern India. Alan attended King's College, where he was awarded first-class honors in mathematics. Later on, he obtained his PhD under Church at Princeton University.
Alan Turing was also revered in his accomplishments in joining wartime efforts as a cryptologist. Turing created a system that broke the Enigma codes of German radio communications. This was considered a Turing point in the war. Turing and his team at Bletchley Park in England were decoding about 39,000 encrypted messages each month. The monthly total later rose then to 84,000. The Enigma machine is essentially a typewriter connected to 3 rotors that change with each subsequent letter. So, the pattern ABC would yield ENG. But if one letter is altered in the pattern, it would yield something different, as ACB yields EMM. This was an incredible struggle for the Allies in World War II, but Turing and his Turing teams spent hours handcrafting and breaking these codes based on the systems that Turing created. How this works is that someone, or a computer, reads a strip of codes, and it reads it based on the other letters in the strip. This determines if the letter or a character is truly that one or not. It makes more sense to the math geniuses, but it's based on the philosophy of numbers, and if things, or numbers, can really exist based off of what is set forth. Turing also created an AI chess game called TurboChamp. Turing's first attempts at AI led the way to future AI programs, and a rough version of the AI that Alan Turing created could fully stand against a human chess player in its time. Turing also coined the Turing test, which is a test to decipher the difference between AI and human response. This is based off of context and overall structure of words. A human would have 2 different conversations, one with an AI computer and one with a human, and they would have to try to figure out which one was which. Turing proposed that a human evaluator would judge natural language conversations between a human and a machine designed to generate human-like responses. The evaluator would be aware that one of the 2 partners in the conversation is a machine, and all participants would be separate from one another.
One of the largest struggles Turing went through was being gay in a society that was unaccepting of people who were LGBT+. Turing was engaged to one of his female colleagues, Joan Clark, at one point in time. However, he eventually admitted his sexuality to her and decided not to go through with the marriage. Later on, he began a relationship with a man named Arnold Murray. One night, Turing's house was broken into. When Turing went to file a police report, it was revealed that Turing and Murray were in a relationship, leading to both men being charged with gross indecency. Homosexuality wasn't just unaccepted, it was illegal in the UK at the time. Turing's conviction led to probation, along with hormonal treatments for a year to reduce libido, in other words, a chemical castration. Murray was given a conditional discharge. Turing's conviction meant the removal of his security clearances and prevention from continuing to work with his cryptographic consultancy. On June 8, 1954, Turing was found dead with a half-eaten apple. The death was deemed a suicide by cyanide poisoning. The apple is significant because many people have suggested he was reenacting a scene from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which was apparently his favorite fairy tale. Other people suggest that the cyanide poisoning was an accident due to inhalation of cyanide fumes while electroplating gold onto spoons. In 2009, 55 years after Turing's death, Turing was given an apology by the Prime Minister for the treatment he received. In 2014, Queen Elizabeth II announced Turing as pardoned. In 2017, the government created a law for England and Wales that serves as an amnesty law to retroactively pardon men who were cautioned or convicted under legislation that outlawed homosexuality.